欢迎回来，再来看美国国内消息。当地时间周日凌晨3点半左右，美国宾夕法尼亚州比兹堡附近一处高速公路发生重大交通事故，截至目前导致至少5人死亡，60人受伤。出事车辆涉及一辆旅行巴士、多辆拖头卡车以及多辆乘用车。相关部门称，该公路可能将关闭很长一段时间，而由于受伤人员众多，给当地医院也带去了很大压力，尤其其中有大约10人是儿童。
A dramatic scene Sunday morning in western Pennsylvania. At least 5 dead, dozens more hurt after a tour bus traveling on a downhill curve struck an embankment on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. 3 tractor trailers and a passenger car following behind caused this massive pileup. Some of the people at the scene described a change in weather prior to the crash. Turnpike officials say the roads are treated 24/7, especially in this particular area.
This whole area, because of the type of snow that it gets, is one of our heaviest parts of the snow belt. So the entire area is one that we treat heavier than normal because of the amount of snow that it gets.
Pennsylvania State Police say the bus was traveling from New Jersey to Cincinnati. Officials say many of the passengers were Japanese and Spanish-speaking tourists.
We're doing everything we can to make sure that while they're in our country and they were involved in this horrific incident, that we're able to be compassionate and providing the things that they're going to need outside of just medical treatment.
Authorities say children are among the injured.
There definitely were some children. I was told as young as 7 and as old as heading into their 60s.
The crash shut down an 86-mile stretch of the turnpike in both directions for several hours. The NTSB is assisting in the investigation. I'm Melissa Rainey reporting.
根据日前一个非营利机构的统计数据，仅在2019年，美国就有超过200名警察选择了自杀。警察团队人员的精神状况引发了诸多部门的关注。由于缺乏完善的心理帮助，以及随着美国越来越严重的社会暴力，警察时常处于超高压的工作状态，而在之后没有宣泄的渠道。相关机构和专家呼吁，警察团队需要更多专业的医疗帮助，维持心理健康。
Sliding into a cruiser, Baltimore Police Sergeant Richard Watts starts a new road.
Showing up now for work every day is a daily reminder of how fortunate I really was.
It's his second day back after a 5-month break taken in part to recover from alcoholism.
I've been subjected to horrifying situations. I've been in a few car accidents, been shot at a couple times. I didn't deal with it. I used alcohol as my way to detach.
In 2018, stress from the job collided with heartbreak at home. Illness forced his wife onto life support. Then, in October of that year, Sergeant Watts drove drunk and was arrested.
And at that point in my life, everything was broken.
Sergeant Watts turned to Vernon Herron.
Just a reminder to you that there is help if you need it.
Director Herron runs the BPD Officer Safety and Wellness Section, a program to identify and help officers who may be struggling.
How you doing?
Since the program started roughly 3 years ago, more than 400 officers have reached out. The focus is simple: early intervention and overall health and wellness.
Imagine these officers who were alcoholics, or these officers who are involved in traumatic events, and they never got the help, and they're out there protecting the public. What could happen to them?
The possible outcome is chilling. More than 200 current or former police officers took their own lives in 2019, up from 172 reported in 2018. That's according to Blue Help, a nonprofit group that tracks officer suicides. Baltimore Police Commissioner Michael Harrison sees more departments like his finally taking action.
It's a changing dynamic, and yes, departments are spending more time on officer wellness because we are all talking about suicides and how officers find themselves having mental health issues.
The reality is it could be anyone. That's the truth.
Former BPD Deputy Commissioner Jason Johnson developed the idea for the program and now works with police around the country through the Law Enforcement Legal Defense Fund.
We had this observation that there wasn't a lot of effort being put to helping the police officers there deal with the trauma.
The kind of pain that gripped Sergeant Watts, who lost his wife in January. Though he's on a journey without her, Sergeant Watts knows he's far from alone.
I've been given a second chance, and I'm trying to I'm trying to take full advantage of that.
In Baltimore, I'm Whitney Wild.
再来看娱乐方面的消息，在美国影视界，金球奖被视为仅次于奥斯卡奖的重要评奖。它的评选人在好莱坞注册的近90名外国电影记者。在周日晚上举行的第77届金球奖颁奖典礼上，结果非常令人意外，全场最耀眼的赢家全部是之前未曾被预料到的黑马。包括剧情类最佳影片的获得者，英国导演山姆·门德斯执导的描写第一次世界大战期通讯兵故事的《1917》，以及凭借自导自演的处女作获得音乐喜剧类最佳女主角的亚裔演员奥卡菲娜，她是历史上首位获得这一奖项的亚裔演员。
We are here on the red carpet, ready for the Golden Globes. They're just now about to shut down the carpet. You can see the fans are getting into the stands. We are expecting some big star power here on the carpet tonight as we have so much more content coming out now that we have streaming. We have a lot of big stars who are now just not doing movies, but also doing movies for Netflix, for Hulu. And so we're going to see a lot of those stars tonight. Of course, the two big movies that everyone are talking about tonight is The Irishman, which is Martin Scorsese's film. He is nominated, as well as Al Pacino and Joe Pesci. The one person who's not nominated that people thought might be nominated is Robert De Niro, but still that film is at the top there, as well as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino's film, which he's nominated for, as well as Leo DiCaprio, as well as Brad Pitt, both nominated for that movie as well. Expect to see that there may be a bit of a duel between those films tonight. Another movie worth mentioning is Parasite, because it's a South Korean film with subtitles, but it really has just garnered word-of-mouth fandom as people have been tuning in to see this movie. So there's a lot of love for that movie tonight as well. On the TV side, HBO's Game of Thrones not getting as much love from the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, which is pretty standard for the way they've treated the show over the years. But HBO Succession is expected to do well in this category, so that's one that people will be keeping their eyes on. Obviously, we will be looking for all the stars to make their way down the carpet. Stephanie Elam in Beverly Hills.
This is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking. I never did.
Some of Golden Globes host Ricky Gervais's other jokes had to be bleeped out. The same went for Joaquin Phoenix's speech after he won Best Actor in a Drama for Joker.
There is no greater feeling than when someone tells me that I've made their day better with my show.
No bleeping needed, as Ellen DeGeneres and Tom Hanks received special awards just because they're Ellen DeGeneres and Tom Hanks. 2 TV trophies apiece went to the comedy Fleabag, the drama Succession, and the limited series Chernobyl. Bong Joon-ho, Best Foreign Language Film winner for Parasite, urged audiences through a translator to see more foreign films.
Once you overcome the 1-inch tall barrier of subtitles, you will be introduced to so many more amazing films.
Renee Zellweger won Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama for Judy. Top acting prizes on the musical or comedy side went to Awkwafina for The Farewell and Taron Egerton for Rocketman. Longtime collaborators Elton John and Bernie Taupin got a standing ovation and their first ever award together for their new song from Rocketman. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood won a trio of trophies: Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, Best Screenplay for Quentin Tarantino, and Best Supporting Actor for Brad Pitt. And Sam Mendes won Best Director and Best Motion Picture Drama for 1917, about the horrors and the waste of war.
I fervently hope it never ever happens again.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
2020年第一个周末，院线票房被迪士尼和索尼2大公司牢牢把握。表现最好的是新上映的恐怖片《咒怨》，影片改编自日本同名经典故事，首周末获得1130万美元的票房。而《星球大战：天行者崛起》依然保持着周末票房冠军的位置，再次入账3370万美元，本土总票房超过4亿5千万美元。
Frozen 2 is still hot. $11.3 million gave the sequel 5th place and a domestic total of $450 million. The latest take on The Grudge managed a 4th-place debut with $11.3 million, despite a rare F grade from audience survey firm CinemaScore. The new take on Little Women moved up a spot to 3rd place, earning $13.6 million.
I'm working on a novel. It is a story of my life and my sister's.
Make it short and spicy. And if the main character is a girl, make sure she's married by the end.
Ow, Joe! I want to be an artist in Rome and be the best painter in the world. That's what you want too, isn't it, Joe, to be a famous writer? Yes, but it sounds so crass when she says it.
My girls have a way of getting into mischief.
Well, so do I. This is Meg, Amy, Beth, and Joe.
I intend to make my own way in the world.
No one makes their own way, least of all a woman. You'll need to marry well.
But you are not married, aren't you?
Well, that's because I'm rich.
Joe, would you like to dance with me?
I can't because I scorched my dress. And Meg told me to keep still so no one would see it.
I have an idea of how we can manage.
Joe is a lost cause. So you are your family's hope now.
I believe we have some power over who we love. It isn't something that just happens to a person.
I think the poets might disagree.
We can leave right now. I'll sell stories. Joe. And you should be an actress and you should have a life on the stage.
Just because my dreams are different than yours doesn't mean they're unimportant.
I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. I couldn't help it.
It would be a disaster if we
married. It wouldn't be a
okay?
disaster.
We'd be miserable.
Joe, I'd be a perfect saint.
I can't.
A new play written by Miss Jo Marsh.
Women, they have minds and they have souls as well as just hearts.
I want to be great or nothing.
And they've got ambition and they've got talent as well as just beauty. And I'm so sick of people saying that love is just all a woman is fit for. I'm so sick of it.
There are some natures too lofty to bend.
So, who does she marry?
Welcome to Jumanji! Jumanji: The Next Level stayed in 2nd place. $26.5 million gave it $236 million domestic.
You still talking to your friends?
It's complicated.
Many a tear has to fall.
When we first got together,
But it's all
we were different people.
in the game. All in the wonderful game.
Grandpa Eddie?
Anthony?
This is Martha and Bethany. This is Spencer's grandfather.
Nice to meet you.
Morning. Sorry to barge in on you.
You're not barging, he's barging.
Milo Walker.
Did you guys see Spencer?
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Are you out of your mind? We haven't even picked our guys yet.
Oh, he just started. All right.
You hear something?
Huh?
Spencer.
Huh?
What?
Who are you?
Oh my God. You're Spencer's grandfather.
Are we in Florida?
And you?
Milo Walker. Did I die and turn into some kind of a small, muscular Boy Scout?
Are we dead?
Bethany?
No!
Rich?
I'm the old fat dude. This can't be happening! My hip sure feels good now.
Look at my thighs.
Look at your thighs.
Look at my thighs.
Okay, we have some issues here. The game is busted.
It was a game. I'm not it. I don't want to be it.
Welcome to Jumanji!
This next venture is even more challenging. And remember, the future of Jumanji is in your hands.
I have one important question. Who is Jumanji?
Is that Barbara's boy?
We're gonna die.
We did die.
Are we in hell?
I knew it.
Oh my God.
All in the wonderful game.
This is a whole new thing.
Let me know.
You got to have eyes in the back of your head.
in the Sam Hill.
What the hell is this?
It's your strengths and weaknesses.
Smoldering intensity? It's a stupid face you make, huh?
What's going on? You having a heart attack? Breathe. Breathe. His whole left side is shutting down. Eddie.
All in the wonderful.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker topped the chart for the third straight weekend, grossing $33.7 million for a domestic total of $451 million. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
It's an instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do.
Long have I waited. And now, you're coming together. Is your undoing.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Confronting fear. It's the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny. The Force will be with you.
Always.
接下来，请关注汉天生活报道。